Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Breckenridge Brewery. This is the Vanilla Porter. Breckenridge Brewery is out of Fort Collins, Colorado. They also have a brewery in Littleton, Colorado. This beer clocks in at at 5.4% alcohol. It is a vanilla porter made with real vanilla beans and natural flavors. They don't have the born on date, but they do have a best enjoyed by date on the label. The best by date is March 2nd of 2021. So pretty fresh beer. I've had this beer many times and I drank it this morning on Stout Sunday. I was looking through my channel and I have not posted a review for this beer. So let's do the official review. Go ahead and pour it up. Good looking beer in the glass. Pretty much, well, when I hold it up to the light, it is dark brown. I can actually see through it. This morning I was describing it as opaque, but when I hold it up to the light, and the lighting is better now that it's here in the afternoon, it definitely is brown. Very clear though, don't see any sediment, not hazy at all. And some bubbles. I do see some streaming bubbles going up the glass. Very small head, which is dissipating quickly. I would call that a khaki head. So the aroma with this, definitely getting the vanilla, but it's not super in your face like you get with some other vanilla porters. The one that comes to mind is Unveiled Brewing Company. They make a vanilla porter, and that thing is vanilla, vanilla, vanilla all day in your face. This one's a little bit more balanced on the aroma. You do get the vanilla, but you pick up on a lot of roasted malt character, some nice toasted bread aromas, a light caramel note as well. And honestly, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm picking up on. It's a very pleasant smelling beer, but there's really not a ton of aroma jumping out at me. So smells good. Without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. The IBUs are not disclosed on the label, but when I looked it up, it is listed on the website, 16 IBUs. So that first sip, and now second sip, definitely getting the vanilla right up front, but it's short-lived. It leads into a nice bready malt character in the middle of the sip, some nice roasted malt notes with this one, medium toasted white bread. A little bit of the caramel sweetness is translating to the palate. Drops off pretty quickly on the finish. Not a super dry finish, but it is a little bit more on the dry side. The body is super light. It's very refreshing, 5.4%. You could drink quite a few of these, no problem. And unlike a stout, it's a little bit thinner, so it goes down a little bit easier. This would be a great alternative for somebody who wants something a little more sessionable, but they don't want to drink, typical lager. They want something with a little more flavor. This would definitely fill the needs of someone looking for a little bit more substance with their beer without being too heavy bodied. Interestingly enough, the carbonation with this is on the medium side, which is nice because a lot of times with porters and stouts, you get very low carbonation, if any. I mean, there's always a little bit just from the fermentation process that produces alcohol. You get that carbonation, but I'm not getting a ton, or I don't usually get a ton of carbonation with these styles, and it's nice that this has a little bit more carbonation. Nice prickly, medium carbonation, a touch of bitterness on the finish. At 16 IBUs, you're not getting a ton of bitterness, but there's just enough bitterness on the finish to kind of round out that malt forward presentation that you're getting with this beer. So overall, a very well-balanced vanilla porter. Not too sweet, not too bitter, nice and bready in the middle, nice and light-bodied for the style, so you could drink a few of these, like I said, without any problem. Goes down super smooth. My only complaint really with this beer is it is a vanilla porter, and I love vanilla, and I wish there was a little bit more of it. One thing with porters and stouts, you get chocolate notes from the roasted malt, which I don't think I mentioned. There is a nice little dark chocolate note with this as well, as to be expected with the style. But for this particular porter, being a vanilla porter, I would like a little bit more vanilla. The vanilla flavor that is there is great. Obviously, they use real vanilla beans with this, so no artificial vanilla flavoring. But I do wish there was a little bit more. So overall, an excellent porter from Breckenridge Brewing Company. I'm going to go with a 94 out of 100. It's pretty much, it's right there. It's a solid A. But I do like some of the other vanilla porters that I've had in the past a little bit better than this one, particularly the Unveiled Brewing Company's vanilla porter. If you ever see that one, definitely check it out. That one's probably a 96 or 97, a little bit more vanilla flavor and a little bit more body. This one is on the thin side, which is atypical of the style, but it's still excellent and easy drinking, and it'd be a good one, like I said, to drink more as a sessionable alternative to a standard lager or ale. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.